Good day everyone. Welcome to massive open online course on cartographic techniques. In the previous class we have seen what is Google Earth, its key application, and we have downloaded it and set up it in our local device, and we have seen what are its core features: searching for places, navigating throughout the virtual globe, and we have created some geographic data. In today's class we will see how we can use measurement tools and how we can take measurement of roads, lengths, and how we can calculate perimeter of an area, some off-world exploration. We will see how the Mars looks like, what are the studies happened in Moon, and we will have some timeline series of data as well. We will see some historic data of the Earth's surface and how our study area was previously and how it is now, and we will see how to record our tour and send the file to someone, and we will see how to prepare a map also. So let's dive deep into Google Earth. So in previous class we have marked some colleges, roads, and some of the prominent places in Mumbai, correct? So these are the tools which we saw in previous class, correct? This is the point tool, this is the add polygon tool, and this tool we use for marking the lines, correct? These three tools, this we have seen, and now we will explore rest of the tools in today's class. So here if you see, here is a measurement tool. Here you can see a ruler, right? So this ruler here where I have highlighted is a measurement tool. We can use this tools to take various measurement like roads, perimeter of a building, perimeter of a boundary area, and so on. Let's say we have to mark the width of this road. So what we'll do is we'll go to our measure tool, click on it. It will give us various options. So if we want to measure distance between 2 points, we will select line, and from line we will put the first point and we will go to the second point. So this is the distance between the 2 points which we have marked on the map. It's 2.7 kilometers, right? So here next to the kilometer, your units, you can see there is a drop down option. You click on this drop down. Here we can change the unit of the measurement. If we want the same distance in meters, we will go for meters. You see the value has changed to meters, correct? So now I come back again to kilometers. I will go and press clear, and now next we will see how to calculate width of a road. Here I have zoomed into this road. We come to path. With the line tool itself we can mark the width of the road. Okay, so this is how we measure a line, and suppose there is a path we have to measure from point A to point B. So what we will do is here I am pressing arrow keys to navigate. Go to path, click on the first point. So wherever curves are there, there will keep maximum number of points so that the curve is smooth. So you can see, right, it's 1.25 kilometers. That is the length of the road which we have marked it. So I clear this. Now we will zoom into this playground. So here we can see a boundary of a playground, right? So if we want to measure the area or boundary, what we will do is we go to this polygon. Now we will do our markings. I will start with this point. second point, third point. See, as polygon is closed, so your first point and last point is always same. Okay, so as soon as I mark the third point, it gets snaps to the first point. So in between points we have to mark. So now we have marked all the 4 points. Here you can see the perimeter is 0.25 kilometers. We will change it to meters. It is 251 meters and it's 3789 square meters. And if in case we have to mark some circular area, then we will come to circle and we will start drawing the radius. So once we draw the radius, it will create the circle and tell us what is the radius, what is the circumference and what is the area. So I'll just repeat real quick. Here we have the measure tool, right? Here we'll click to open the measure tool window. To mark any single line from point A to B, we will use this line tool. If there is just 2 points and we want to know the distance between 2 points, we'll use this line tool. And if we have a path, there is a route, we want to take a measurement of the route, we'll use this path ruler. And if we have an area where we want to measure the perimeter and the area of the boundaries or the playground, we will use this polygon tool. And if the area study area is in circle, we will use this circle tool. Now we will move on to the next tool after measurement. Here you can see a time lapse icon, right? Time icon, right? I'll just highlight it once. Here this icon, here we can see the time icon, right? This will show us the time series image of Google Earth. So here in bottom we can see the image date, correct? Here image date, this image was captured on 3rd of March 2025. So if we click on this time series tool, see here we have image till 3rd of 2025. If we move the slider back, see now this is 4 of 2024. This is a year older image. This is 2025's image, this is 2024's image, and this is 2022's image. So we can move the slider, go back in time to see how the development has changes. Even we can measure how much forest area do we have now, how much we had in the past. Similarly for water bodies and everything, we can do the environmental study using this time series tool. So we will go back and see from which date we are having images. So these image December 1985, this is an older image, so the resolution is not that good. We have to zoom out to have an interpretation of how Mumbai looked. So in older days the resolution wasn't good. So we can see, right, here we can't interpret much, so we have to zoom out to get some interpretation. I'll just turn off this. Yes. So we'll search for Vihar Lake again. So this is how the lake was in 1985 December. So what we can do is, as we have seen measurement tool, right, to calculate the area, we can calculate how it was in past and we can see how it is in today's date. Area, I'll just randomly plot this points. I'm just taking a rough estimate, it's not accurate. It is coming around 4.4 square kilometers. So we'll just move the slider a bit. In this time you can see there is no image captured for this area, just for 1995. After that we have directly for 2009 for the study area. Here 1985, I'll save with the name and the year of capture. Okay, this is the satellite imagery of 2009, 2011. See, now from 2011 onwards the images are more clear, right? 2018, 2021, 2024. So as we calculated area for 1985, in similar way you can calculate for different years to find the area of forest, how much it was in past 10 years, past 5 years, and how it is now. We can do all this interpretation using Google Earth. So next to the time series tool, here you can see a sun, a scenery kind of tool. I'll just mark it once to highlight it. Here, this tool. What this tool does is, it will show how the sun moves around the earth. Here we'll select this tool. This is Mumbai and this is during 5:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay, see, this is around 9, around 11. We'll zoom out more to have a better idea. See, this is how the sun is with respect to earth in different times. This whole imagery is of 1st January 2025. Here we can move the slider to see how earth is revolving around the sun in different times. I'll just close this and we'll move on to the next tool. Okay, we have explored earth and geographic information system a little now. So even in Google Earth, what we can do is, there are other options too. With Earth we can also see how the satellite image which was captured in Mars and how what all study done in past for moons, all those imageries also we can see in Google Earth. Here next to the Earth tool, this time series tool, we have this tool. Switch between Earth, sky and other planets. We go to sky. Here we can have a complete view of our solar system. We'll zoom in, go to Mars first. So if we zoom into the surface, here we can see some highlighted dots, right? So here we can interpret how the surface looks like and what all the study has been carried out on Mars. So here if you see, here we can hover over the image to have a clear image. Now we'll move to Moon. And you can see different missions and with the year, right? So we can see the places names, featured satellite images. This yellow, see, yes, this is a satellite image, and different moons mission also we can see and interpret over here. We'll move back to Earth now. And here there's a record tour. Let's say we are planning to go for a holiday trip, or we want to represent some of the main localities of our study area to a presenter or other people. What we'll do is we'll click on this recorder tour. When we click on this recorder tour, here in the bottom side you can see on the bottom left there are two icons. First is the record icon that will record the screen, and while recording the screen, if you want to narrate something, we'll turn on the mic also as well. But as of now I don't have to record anything, so I won't be turning on the mic. I'll just showing you how to record the video of the screen of Google Earth. If in case we want to turn on the mic as well, if we are narrating some story, that also we can record. So we will turn the recording on. First we will see some of the cities, prominent cities in India. Now the recording is on. We will fly to Mumbai first. Then if we want to zoom in somewhere, just zoom into the place, and say we want to go to some other city. So however we are navigating, everything is getting recorded. This whole time series video we can share. So we have flight to Mumbai, Chennai and Bangalore, right? So once the tour is done, what we'll do is we'll stop this recording. So once we have stopped it, we can play it and preview it before saving it. So yes, it's a 2-minute video. I'll just render quickly. So this is the video which we have just now captured. So first we went into Mumbai, right? So the same way which we were navigating, it will be getting recorded, and we can have it for later to present someone. I'll just fast forward the video for time being. Chennai and then Bangalore, right? So we can play this on loop as well, and once we are happy with this, here we can see the save icon, right? We'll click on the save icon. See, when we save this, we have to give it a name, Cities of India. Click OK, and here in the places layers we can see the video is there. So we can just double click on the video, and we have the controls in the bottom left. Like, we can control the video from here, and we can view it anytime in Google Earth. So in previous class we have seen how to save a geographic data and how to save it, right? Save it as a KML. Now what we will do is, we have created some KMLs before, we will try how to import it. In previous class we have exported some of the data, we will see how to import it now. So first I will locate the data in the file folder. See, this is how your KML data looks in your file folder. There will be a icon of Google Earth and then your file name. So Google, as we have discussed, it can be either KML or KMZ file. So one thing we can do is, we can directly drag and drop this to our main window, working window. We can open a file. Actually here one layer is an edit, so we are unable to open it. So we have saved everything. Now yes, open. So this is the data just we now imported. This is nothing but same point, line and polygon, just we have changed the color. Just we have given different colors for different boundaries. So Google Earth Engine also gives an option to save your images. We can either directly save it as an image. Let's say our study area, if you want to take an image, there is an option save image. Here we can see that, right? Save image. Okay, we will click on this, save image. So as soon as we click save image, here you can see some of the map element has been added. We can directly export this image as a map layer, or what we can do is, here we can see map options, correct? What we can do is, we can click on the map options and turn off everything. If we just wanted the image, satellite image, we can turn off every map layer and save this image. Here we can see the resolution is in 1K, we can go up to 8K resolution maximum, and save image, documents, file name. See, as it is a 8K image, it may take some time for the image to being prepared, rendered and to export. Okay, if you keep a low resolution image, it will happen quickly. This is how we take a normal satellite image. Now we will see how we can export it as a map, how we can save this image as a map. Okay, let this process complete, then we will move ahead. Yes, it is complete. So now what we will do is, now we want a map, correct? So we will go to this word map. we'll have bird eye view. So here we'll come to map options, title, legend, scale, compass. I'll just turn down the resolution to 1K. We'll give a title to the map, new KHD. We have given the title, and if there is any description about what this map is, what it portrays, we can write it in the description. As of now, I am not writing any description. And here is the legend. Legend also we can edit. These are the feature marked. These are the features which we have marked with symbology. So if we want to remove any of the from the map, we can remove it. And this is the north arrow on the bottom left. Here, this is the heading, and on the top right we can see the legend, and this is the north arrow, and below the north arrow is the scale. So once we are done, we are happy with it, we click on save, save image, map 1. So this is how we create a map in Google Earth. Okay everyone, so what we have covered so far is, okay, so this is how we create a map. Till now we have worked with KML files, right? So but when we work in GIS softwares, let's say QGIS or other open source software, we generally work with shape files for vector files. Okay, so all the vector files are in shapefile format. So now we'll see how to open a shapefile in Google Earth. Till now we have worked with KML file. Now one file we will see how to work with shapefile as well. So we'll go to Chennai. So this is how the shapefile will look like. A shapefile will be having .shp extension, but with our shapefile there are other supporting files also. This .cpg, .dbf, .projection file, all these are supporting files. So when I am sending a shapefile to someone, I will be zipping all this and then we will be sharing the shapefile. But when we have to open a shapefile, what we will do is, we will just open the file with .shp format. We will just drag and drop this file here. See, now as it is a shape file and we are opening it in Google Earth, we have discussed before, right? Google Earth supports KML file. Now it is asking us, do you want to apply the style template to the feature you ingested? So whatever we are trying to open, Google Earth will automatically detect the file and convert it into KML. And it is asking where to save this KML. So we will save it in this local folder itself. Save. Now see, it is a Chennai shape file, right? So here in Chennai we can see the layer is turned off. When we turn on the layer, we can see the boundary of Chennai. So as the layer is turned on, we can't see what's underneath. So what we can do is, go to properties, style and color, area, this opacity we will reduce to 40. Now we can see the boundaries of Chennai as well as whatever there is covered in Chennai, right? Even if this image is not clear, we can even turn down the transparency, or else we can just keep the line and turn off the color completely. So in this tutorial what we have seen is how to use Google Earth, how we can create our own GIS data, how to import data, how to export data, and how to do some basic geographic operations such as measurement and using time series satellite image, exploring Mars, exploring Moon, and how to take basic measurements. Thank you so much everyone.